So hello guys, I hope so you're doing well. So I will continue my walkthrough of Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered for PS5. This is time trial, and this is Hot Pursuit. By the way, I will do a Hot Pursuit and I will turn the music on because during the police chases. But no, unfortunately, the problem is that before the cop cars show up, license music plays. So sorry, guys. The latest weather reports indicate a storm brewing over the desert. Electricity activity has been forecast. Stormy conditions and thunderstorm electrical activity has been forecast. So the lightning strikes are expected. 21 hours mean 11 p.m. at night. No, sorry, 9 p.m. 9 p.m. at night. 4 jammers, 2 spike strips, and 2 EMPs. No turbo for now. 5 opponents. And 17 kilometers. Okay, let's start.
The cops have been increasing their use of force.
By the way, there are cinematics for the equipment as well.
When in a pursuit, you can activate this device to disable the communications and weapons of all cops for a limited time. While active, this weapon will also show you the position of any local roadblocks the cops have set up. The effect will only last for a short time. After this, the system will need to recharge before you can activate it again. Activating the jammer takes a lot of juice, so you will only have enough for a few uses.
So even they made cinematic for jammer in a way seems like that these are real jammers. Camaro SS, you guys have seen in one of the races in which I use this car. It's quite weak, so it's quite annoying to use, and it's even not a fun car to use. XKR M392 SRT. The Targa 4S is the best car. And by the way, I've used all the other cars in other events, except for this TTRS.
Coupe or cabriolet? Why not have both? The Targa design offers a panoramic glass roof which forms an integral part of the car's body. While the
Let's
connection
try
to the
a
sky
dark
has
blue
been made
color.
more transparent, the connection to the ground has been solidified with an all-wheel drive transmission. The amount of fuel injected directly into the engine is carefully controlled electromagnetically. This controls the efficiency, power, and also improves the internal cooling of the engine.
This blue color is looking amazing on this car. So let's start. During these hot pursuit events, listening to cops' conversations on the radios can help you a lot. Oops. The spike got wasted. Got rid of this annoying cop. By the way, I would like to retain EMP for the end of the race. I might need it at that time. So I will try to get rid of the cop cars by smashing onto them. These cars... Oh, yes. It literally seemed like a race car, but well, fine. I still have 9 kilometers to make a comeback. Got rid of the Alfa Romeo. And in tunnels, it's best to avoid takeovers because you can end up hitting the opponent's car or the police car. So it's always better to use the wide roads for overtakes. Good riddance. And by the way, if cop cars are targeting you using their EMPs, so at the right time you can use jammer to get rid of their EMP attack. But obviously that is going to deplete your EMP earlier, so use it carefully. And the best use of EMP jammer is I'm going to show you later. Forgot to take that shortcut in the night. I did few silly mistakes, because of that wasn't able to get first position. No problem, I will retry it. This boulder desert area is quite challenging at night time because it's difficult to see certain shortcuts. So I will be slightly more careful this time. By the way, this tunnel has been constructed below the mountain, so and the textures of these mountains or hills, obviously I'm not a geography expert, so and all these bridges between these mountains, man. The natural beauty is quite spectacular in this game, even though it's a racing game. But the natural environments and the natural beauty quite stand out in this game. Even though it's a racing game, but still. Getting rid of certain cop cars by just hitting is one of the best ways to conserve the resources. Good riddance. Let's destroy this cop car. Crap. And my speed is not much, so just stepping brake to get the drift is sufficient. Even though I tried my best to slow before the roadblock, but I still got crashed. And by the way, the spike strips of the pop cards are color coded, so that is easier for the players to see the spike strip above. And if you see that a cop car is slowing down in the middle, so expect that it will make use of spike strips, so you can use it to your advantage as well. The mountains in this boulder desert, they are slightly red. They are slightly red color, similar to the color of the red bricks. That's what I mean. That was not unintentional. That was not intentional. Few at least. The spikes are for purpose. We'll try to be more careful this time. That's one of the best uses of EM, the jammer. You can dodge the police car's EMP attacks if you use it at the right time.
EMP activated.
Anyway, cop car is planning to use a spike strip on you. If you use jammer at the right time, you can stop their spike strip. I will restart this shit again. When I do well, I get trolled by traffic, so. Avoid overtaking in tunnels. I don't even intend to have a fight with the racer car. The cop car is going to pay for this.
I'm putting together units ahead of your position. Maintain current route. Clear. 1073 approved. 1 units deploying directly ahead of you.
And now you guys can see that the cinematic screwed me. It was not even my fault.
Spike strip deployed. We are showing spike strip deployed at your location.
Because sometimes due to doing commentary I lost my focus, so I will try to be more careful this time. But obviously I'm doing with commentary, so just not doing commentary at all will take the excitement out of this video. Or better, we can say fun. Making use of spike strike up to the right time. If you rag a pop, your nose bar will fully recharge. And I'm going to use it at the right time. Let's use the jammer because I haven't used any so far. Let's try to overtake these clowns. And I've used the jammer, so they will not be able to use the spike strips, roadblocks against me. Good riddance. That BMW is extremely annoying. Upgrade in equipment. Level 2 spike strip.
Hudson Tech, cutting-edge aftermarket automotive technology. Introducing the Shredder, the second-generation trunk-mounted and vehicle-deployed tire deflation device. 50% wider, 30% longer, no moving parts. Deployed in less than 5 seconds.
By the way, this Gran Turismo is quite good in the performance class. And the more you win the events, your equipment will also get upgraded over time. Now let's do the time trial. Open a new chapter in Maserati history. Experience more in either the Gran Cabrio or Gran Turismo. Evoking tradition and experience, Maserati reaches excellence through passion. 6.5 kilometer, 16 hours means during afternoon, but rainy weather during the daytime. Okay, so let's have fun. So now let's try Gran Turismo. It's better than Gran Cabrio. It's more competitive actually than Gran Cabrio. Gran Turismo S. So let's hear the engine startup sound for this car. Let's hear it once again. Awesome sound, man.
Built like an athlete, the Gran Turismo S automatic maintains the purity of the
Nero
original
Carbonio.
designs while providing power,
Let's see how this car
driving pleasure,
looks.
and still has space for 4 adults. When revving above 3,000 RPM on the move, the exhaust valves open to allow the exhaust gases to escape more quickly, creating a lower back pressure.
It's black, but it's another version of the black color. So look, car is looking fire, man. The car is looking amazing from the back.
Delivery at high revs. New side spoilers add to the dynamic look. And new 20-inch.
And this is a short time trial. And these shorter time trials, by the way, are tougher than the longer ones. Because the longer the time trial, the more mistakes you can make. And shorter the time trial, the more perfect you will have to be in order to get gold in these time trials. And obviously, wet roads. By the way, there is no rainfall, but the road is wet. So we have to be careful with our braking and handling. By the way, this Maserati Gran Turismo is amazing handling. Now the road will be dry, so we can relax. Yeah, this shortcut is important. Because it's easier to take, and look how fast it is spinning our nose bar. So that's important. Just lost by few seconds, so I will retry it. I could have done even better. Well, a new car has been unlocked. We have to again select this event from the event step to retry this time trial. And this car, this has amazing acceleration, amazing handling. It's like an all-rounder car. So in exotic events, I'm going to show you guys. So this was experience more. Again, I'm going to use this Neo Car Polo. The traffic car at the end tried its best to screw my type drive. And I'm not going to retry now. I would have done even better. But that one hit while drifting and this traffic car affected by time. Otherwise, it could have been better. But well, let's proceed. By the way, I think so. Probably you guys will enjoy this preview more. And Gumball Apollo is a hypercar. And in order to unlock Gumball Apollo, you will have to win all the race events. You will have to get all golds in the racer carrier, and then you will even have to play the racing events which you have already won multiple times in order to get sufficient bounty to unlock Gumball Apollo. So it's a tough unlock in this game. And I'm going to show you this preview how amazing this car is. So they are giving you chance in much advance to try out this amazing car. So we will go for this preview event. By the way, this is a relatively long time trial.
Apollo, son of the Greek god Zeus, responsible for victory and symbol of masculine beauty. Today, an inspiration for the breathtakingly uncompromising super sports car that unites aesthetics and function like no other. The impressive power of the high-performance 8-cylinder engine is based on a proven V8 bi-turbo unit from Audi, originally engineered by
The details in the rim and the
only 196 kilograms.
engine is at the back of the car. This is a mid-engine car, so look at the details, man.
Driving dynamics. The deep growl of the twin exit
The Apollo S and the Gumball logo. It's a Gumball is a German company, so it's a German car.
As reflected in the figures.
And another thing I would like to show you guys, Apollo, son of the Greek god Zeus, responsible for the victory and symbol of masculine beauty. Today, an inspiration for the breathtakingly uncompromising super sports car that unites aesthetics with functions like no other.
By the cockpit, which is clearly located toward the front of the vehicle and the long wheelbase. Both factors ensure optimum driving qualities.
And now the activists in the Western game studios, they try to sanitize things which are liked by gamers. So lines like this, symbol of masculine beauty, if it had been made by the activists of today, they would have cut out this line or would have altered this line. I might have replaced it with something else. but this game was made during the golden age of the Western gaming industry. So, and this is a relatively this is not an easy time trial, but it's not too difficult. And this Gunpei Apollo, it's in comparison to other hypercars, its top speed is slightly lower, but it has the best acceleration in the hyper class. So with its acceleration, it more than compensates for its lower top speed. You guys. And by the way, it has great handling as well. Was a near miss. Now you guys might have heard the thunderstorm sounds. Extremely long corners are. Hope so. Yeah, got this corner right. Let's take the shortcut. Another extremely long drift corner incoming. I hope so I can get it right too. Few good riddance. I hope I can get it gold in the first attempt. Okay, I will try it again. I did few mistakes because it's been a long time since I've played this time trial. CD3 RS has been unlocked. We'll do this time trial again, rocket science. I will restart it, I don't know. actually slowed my car down to avoid being hit by that traffic car. Because reducing your speed rather than getting crashed is much better in time trial. Stupid corner. Top speed is 360 km/h. And if you are from the US, so you can convert yourself to miles per hour. But the car is slightly less good at drifting in comparison to other cars, so look, it was not able to dodge traffic at all. Today I'm not able to play to my potentials well. Sometimes you're not able to perform at your potential. Whenever I get certain things right, certain other things screw me up in such time trials. I hope so I can win this time. And if you are unable to take a shortcut, then try to get these drift corners right, in which we have to get the drift right. So in that way you can compensate if you have forgotten to take the shortcut. I hope so you guys saw the lightning strikes. In my first attempt I actually got these two long drift corners right, but there were few other mistakes. And in the subsequent attempts I got screwed in one of these huge drift corners. At times, for this gunfight developer, I will recommend you guys one thing. Even I was making the same mistake, even though I played this game multiple times. So, avoid using hand brakes before starting drift to get drift of this car right. Because if you just step the brake, this car will get the drift right. So you don't need to use hand brakes. Actually, because of handbrake you might end up having a collision. was a slight mistake at the end, but still I managed to win. Because whenever I play the events in free time, most of the time I use McLaren F1 for the hyper race events. So I'm quite used to driving McLaren F1 for the hyper race events. Gumpert Apollo, yes, I have it in my another profile, but I don't use it much because McLaren has much better drifting than this Gumpert Apollo, and I was trying to make it drift like the McLaren F1. So for certain corners I should have not used the handbrake, but I was using handbrake, so and that was getting me screwed. In this I didn't use handbrake for any corners while drifting. I just tapped on the brakes, and that helped me to get the drifts right, and still with a minor mistake at the very end. So that's all for today. We'll continue in the next video.